You're watching the Community MMA.
Gene Matsumoto and Casey Tanner go to a decision in the first fight of the night, but the president, Dana White, loved it in the octagon, congratulating both of them. It's 122 to 117 in significant strikes for Matsumoto, the Brazilian. This fight can go either way, 132 to 130. And here we go with the decision. You also got 311 of control for Casey Tanner. Both guys undefeated. Here we go. It's going to be a unanimous decision. 30-27, 29-28, 29-28 for the winner. Wow. Gene Matsumoto is going to get the win. And this guy came in at 13-0. He's going to move to 14-0. But I won't be surprised if Dana White gives both guys a contract. And we don't see that too often, right? But Casey Tanner hasn't been in the octagon for quite some time, and he looked magnificent in the loss as well. He's going to fall to 6-1, but look out here. And maybe he gets a contract too. But Gene Matsumoto is definitely in the UFC. Brazilian, 14-0, bantamweight, forget about it. This fight went down, bantamweight division. Dana White's Contender Series. Woman Palastri on top now. Looking for the rear now. She's breaking her down, pounding away. She gets under a little bit now. She's still pounding away, trying to get those hands to drop. And they do. This is going to be close here. Shy of a minute left in the round. She's completely taken the back, got the legs wrapped around, and those punches are going to pay off. And she's trying to slip underneath here. Trying to pull off the rear. Oh, and she gets under. Yeah, if she gets under. Oh, it's a matter of time now. Palastri's squeezing away, and there's a tap, and it's over. Julia Palastri gets the submission victory, and Dana White is all smiles tonight. And he's got every reason to be. I mean, you got a great fight in the first fight of the night. Now you got a submission victory for Julia Palastri, and things are moving along pretty well tonight. Brazil wins back-to-back fights. Palastri moves to 12-3. Alujas falls to 9-3. And a dominant performance for Palastri. 323 of control, 95 to 81 in significant strikes. Lots of action tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Women's strawweight division. Dana White's Contender Series. Ooh, and a nice right and left combo by Steve Nugent. But Cunningham has responded well. Almost being finished in the first round. Starting to wobble a little bit here. Now he pounds away to the left and a right, but he keeps taking the jabs from Steven Nugent, and that's going to be a problem if he doesn't stop it or find a way to get a takedown. He takes a right and another left-right combo and a jab. Boy, Cunningham slowing down now. Look at this. Takes a left and a right. He's leaning forward. He tries to get the takedown. This is key. And he can't get it. Steven Nugent holds off, lands a left and a right. And this is not what Cunningham wants. He's starting to wobble now. He's fading. He's fading. Look for the finish, Steven. Look for the finish. Here you go. Left, right. Okay. And that's it. The ref stops it, man. And Steven Nugent, just with the pressure, started to wobble AJ Cunningham, and he gets the win, man. American versus American, and Steven Nugent pulls this one out. Both guys with great records, but Steven Nugent's going to move to 9-1 on the TKO victory. And, man, these fights tonight are crazy. 128 to 122 in significant strikes. Every fight has been like this, very close. But in this case, it's just overwhelming power by Nugent, combined with the speed, leads to a big victory here. It's likely going to see him and the others tonight that won especially get into the UFC. This fight went down in the featherweight division. Dana White's Contender Series. And a nice jab by Neves. Backs up the knees for the moment, but the knees looking more powerful as the fight goes on. Ooh. And Neves nearly lands a takedown. The knees fights it off. And Neves wants to get those takedowns now because he's starting to slow down. He takes a big right. And another big right. Ooh-wee. Now Neves backs him up with three rights. Ooh. And now Denise lands a big right knee, and Neves is backing up. He goes down. He slips. He gets back up, says no big deal. We'll see. I don't know. He's taking punishment left, right. And Neves backed up. Ooh, and another big right. And Neves shaking his head, saying, no, come on. He goes for another takedown. It's stuffed. Ooh, and Jonata's getting off. Let's go, Denise. That's a big dude, man. That's a big heavyweight. Jonata Denise. I like it, from Brazil. And you hear the tap. Oh, and Neves goes down, and that's it. What a night, bro. This is arguably one of the best nights in Contender Series history. We'll see how the final fight plays out, but not one fight has been a letdown the entire night. And Jonata Deniz KOs Eduardo Neves to get the victory here in the heavyweight division. And man, what a fight. And Deniz, the Brazilian, is going to move to 5-0, actually 6-0, with the KO finish here, heavyweight division, Dana White's Contender Series. In the main event, James, Jan Top and Malik Lewis head to a decision, but another great fight. Jan Top, though, 233 total strikes compared to 47 for Malik Lewis. So this is going to be an easy, unanimous decision for him. He's going to move to 14-2, just waiting on the official results. 93-41 in significant strikes, 64-22 in head strikes, lots of control time, which led to even more strikes for Jan Top over Malik Lewis. It's going to be 30-27 on 2, 30-26 on the third, and a great lightweight main event win for James Jan Top. He's 14-2 here at Dana White's Contender Series. Dana White issuing his proclamation, if you will, giving all 5 fighters a UFC contract. All 5 fighters that won. There wasn't anyone on this card that you couldn't say deserved a UFC contract. All fights were great. Even the 2 unanimous decisions were great fights. And Brazil gets 3 in. They get Jean Matsumoto, Julia Polastri, and Jonata Deniz, who's a phenomenal fighter. Also American Steve Nugent, he gets in. And James Jan Top gets in as well in the main event. So Brazil gets 3, America gets 1, and 1 other. Here at Dana White's Contender Series, week number 6. It's a wrap. Peace.